When companies think about moving from Atlassian data center to cloud, the first concern that comes up is always security. I've seen leaders hesitate not because of technology itself, but because of what they might lose in the process. Control, visibility, certainty. In most cases, the risk is not the cloud. It's how the migration is planned and governed. One of the biggest concerns is data control. Before migration, leaders always feel comfortable with the control they have on their environment. Even if it's cloud hosted, their team still manages access, infrastructure, data, all of those directly. Moving to the Atlassian Cloud can feel like handing that over to someone else. But the truth is that control doesn't disappear. It actually evolves. It comes from end-to-end encryption, detailed audit logs, granular visibility into exactly who accesses what and when, all of those available natively within the platform. Identity and access management is another critical area. Most security issues don't come from where your platform is hosted, but from misconfigured access and permissions. For example, a former employee who still has admin rights, or a third-party integration with broader access than it actually needs. Those are far more common entry points than the infrastructure itself. Compliance also becomes more complex, especially when you operate across different regions, but Atlassian Cloud already supports most major regulatory frameworks: SOC 2, HIPAA, FedRAMP. What matters is how you configure your environment. A lot of risk actually happens during the migration itself. Temporary access, data in transit, manual steps. This is where many of the vulnerabilities appear. The solution is to treat the migration as a security event. Define a clear access policy from day one, use encrypted transfer protocols, automate as many steps as possible to make sure you're reducing human error, and of course, run a full permission audit before and after the cutover. And then there is the concern about shared environments. In reality, modern platforms are designed with strong tenant isolation, meaning your data is logically separated from other customers at every single layer. Atlassian, for instance, uses dedicated encryption keys per customers and strict access control between different tenants. Often, achieving this level of isolation would be costly and complex to replicate in a self-managed environment. When all of this is addressed properly, security becomes part of the architecture, not a blocker. Before moving to Atlassian Cloud, the key question is not, is the cloud secure? It's whether your migration strategy is.